Morning students, welcome back to our English class. I hope you are doing good. So, today in our English class, we are going to study about the second chapter of a grammar book and the name of the chapter is Nouns. As we have learned this chapter earlier in our previous class, we are going to once again learn and revise this lesson. First, we will see what is the definition of a noun and then we will see the kinds of nouns with their examples. So let's see what is a noun. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal, thing, material, ideas, emotions, qualities, etc. For example, Rahul, Delhi, lion, book, honesty, etc. These are some examples of noun. For example, Rahul is a name of a person. Delhi is a name of a place. Lion is the name of an animal and book is the name of a thing. And honesty is the name of a quality. Now we will see how many types of nouns are there. So, there are 5 kinds of nouns. Proper noun, common noun, abstract noun, collective noun and material noun. So one by one we will see uh, all the kinds of nouns. The first type of noun is proper noun. Now what is a proper noun? Proper noun refers to the name of a particular or a specific person, place or thing or pet or some building. For example, John. Now John is a name of a particular person or you can say a man or a boy. Sita. Sita is a name of a particular girl or a woman. Bangalore, Delhi, Agra. All these names are names of particular cities. Okay. For example, John is a good boy. If I say John is a good boy, in this sentence, John is the name of a particular boy. Delhi is the capital of India. Now we are talking about Delhi. So Delhi is a particular name of the city. And the proper noun always begin with a capital letter. Now we will see the second type of noun, that are common nouns. What are common nouns? Common nouns are words used to name a general or a common type of person, place or thing. For example, boy, girl, father, mother, teacher, doctor, house, car, dog, etc. Why? Because they represent the whole class or category of same kind. See one example. Boys like to play football. In this sentence, now we are talking about common boy. Boy is representing its whole class. Boy likes to play football. Dog is a faithful animal. So your dog is a common noun. Now we will see the third kind of noun, that is abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? Abstract noun refers to names of qualities, some ideas or emotions or a state of being. We cannot see or touch or hear them. For example, beauty, creativity, honesty, friendship, goodness, kindness, childhood, youth. Now we will see some sentences. Always speak the truth. In this sentence, truth is a quality, so it is an abstract noun. See one more sentence. Honesty is the best policy. In this sentence, honesty is showing us the quality, so it is an abstract noun. Now we will see what is collective noun. Collective noun refers to names of collection of group of persons, animals or things. For example, army, bunch, bouquet, swarm. These are groups of, for example, army is a group of soldiers. Bunch of keys means group of keys, or you can say bunch of bananas also. There are many bananas and they are called a bunch of banana. Bouquet of flowers. You can say one example. She found a bunch of keys. So bunch word is here representing the collection of keys. Swarm of bees, flock of sheep. These are collection of animals. So they are called collective noun. Now we will see the last type of noun, that is material noun. What is material noun? It refers to the name of some material or substance of which things are made. Example: gold, milk, cotton, silver, copper, wood, paper, etc. We'll see one sentence. Cotton dresses are very cheap. Here the word cotton shows us the material, so it is called a material noun. Let's see one more sentence. Plastic is banned in many countries. Here the word plastic is material noun because it is telling us about the material, which is plastic. Now children, as we have learnt about nouns and kinds of nouns and also the abstract noun, so here on this page there is a table given to you. So you have to add the suffix. Suffix means you have to add some words in a word to make a new word. Those are called suffixes. Okay, so you, and that will become abstract noun. So here are some words given like ty, ness, tion, age. Now when you will add these words to another word like verbs, adjectives and common nouns, they will become abstract noun. So for example, flexible. If you will add ty to flexible, it will become flexibility. Ness. If you will add ness to good, it will become goodness. Tion. If you will add tion to act, it will become action and frame a new word which will be an abstract noun. Age. If you will add this age to marry, it will become marriage. In the same way children, you have to learn all these words framing abstract noun. For example, see one more word, DOM. If we will add DOM to free word, it will become freedom. If we will add ANCE to the word appear, it will become appearance. HOOD. If we will add HOOD to mother word, it will become motherhood. In the same way, all these words, if you will add these words to them and make new words, you can learn them. And on this page there are some collective nouns given to you children in the form of a table. You have to learn them. See, for example, a class of students, an army of soldiers, a choir of singers. So all these collective nouns also you can learn and write in your rough copies. Thank you.